Taking care of your horse's teeth is an important part of its overall health. It's a rare profession, but there are veterinarians who specialize in equine dentistry. Shauna Olson caught up with one on a recent visit to the area and brings us her story straight from the horse's mouth.
I'm going to go ahead and listen to his heart, lungs, gut sounds, make sure everything sounds good for sedation. And I'll give him some sedation in here and we'll walk him in the trailer.
Dr. Laurelyn Keener owns North Wind Equine Veterinary Dentistry in Duluth, Minnesota. She spends much of her time traveling between North Dakota, Minnesota, and the western edge of Wisconsin.
It's okay, love. Climb on in.
Checking on horses' mouths and teeth.
The more I learned about teeth, the more fascinated I was by how dynamic their mouth is and how important, good dental health is for all species, definitely for our horses. He has what's called malocclusions, or teeth that aren't coming together like they should, where he gets long in the front. So these teeth should not hang down like little saber teeth in the front. They should be fairly level. So we're gonna work on leveling those out today.
Rowdy is in for the first time, and he has a few things Dr. Keener says need to be taken care of.
So where my right thumb is here, that is an unerupted wolf tooth and it wiggles around under the gum. You can see if the bit came and pinched that tissue between it and that tooth, it'd be irritating. So I'm gonna block that area, make it numb, and we'll take that tooth out at the end here.
I had no idea that he had any issues. Peace of mind, and the horses are hopefully gonna thank me for it.
This won't hurt them. It feels weird and it's loud, as long as I'm careful about what I'm doing. Now that is not smoke pouring out of his mouth, it's tooth dust. It's a common question.
Rowdy is already not feeling any pain. Before he steps foot in the trailer, he's lightly sedated to help him through the process.
I think it's kind of like being very drunk or like having laughing gas. They're aware and they can learn. You can teach them to be good or bad clients to a certain extent based on how you handle them, but I think it does have some amnesic properties as well. You know, it doesn't make them trailer shy.
Dr. Keener says all horses need their teeth checked annually, especially young horses.
Young horses under the age of 5, their teeth are sharper, and as they age, they don't develop quite as quickly. So you might not have to do much grinding every year in an older horse, but we want to make sure that they don't have any periodontal disease, broken teeth, or any other problems that would make them less efficient in chewing their feed.
Dr. Keener is known for her calm demeanor, which helps horses that aren't so sure about this.
You know, I don't know that they really enjoy the dental work, but some of them really figure out we're trying to help them. So maybe they're scared or they're really fighting the work at first. And we just kind of work with them and try to help settle them in. And then suddenly a light goes off and they figure out, hey, this is feeling better. Something that's hurt for a while feels better. And they kind of take this big breath and they step forward and just totally relax into it.
In fact, some of her best patients have the most problems.
I had one little mini donkey I was working on a year and a half ago or so. He'd been in pain for a while and he was just a star for me to work on him. I think he figured out I was helping him. He reached over and kind of grabbed my glove, so I pulled it down. He started licking my hand. About broke my heart. He just kind of said, thank you, thanks for helping. We extracted that upper wolf tooth.
Dr. Keener says there are very few people who specialize in equine dentistry around the world, and her practice is very popular with horse owners. And she admits it always makes for great conversation.
But most people are pretty fascinated and want to hear more about what I do, and then they just kind of shake their head and laugh.
Dr. Keener says equine veterinary dentistry is a growing field. There are only 12 vets around the world who are board certified, but programs are underway to encourage more to specialize in the field.
AgweekTV, sponsored by Peterson Farm Seed.